People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
I'm Courtney Houghton, your host for American Dream TV, Greenwich Edition. Have you ever heard the word trophy property and wondered what it meant? Well, I'm about to show you. This magnificent equestrian estate is located approximately 30 miles from New York City, 16 acres and a total of 11 bedrooms and 13 baths, with first-class riding facilities, stables for 12 horses, vineyards that produce Merlot and Cabernet grapes. This extraordinary property leaves nothing to be desired. Listed at $35 million, I cannot wait to show it to you. This property was completely renovated in 2023. Inside this luxurious compound with 3 residential structures, you're gonna find finishes that are so decadent, you don't need it, but you have to have it. Designed by Granoff Architects and built by Drake Builders, with approximately 14,000 square feet of entertaining and living spaces, there are endless options here for entertaining. Most of the rooms on the first floor have access to the exterior. Take a look at this. When your guests arrive, you can serve them wine made from grapes from your own vineyard. And if the backlit purple amethyst bar isn't gorgeous enough, check out this amazing, exquisite, custom La Courneuve kitchen with John Yarima flooring. Welcome to the Master Suite. The owners have spared no expense with a gorgeous Zebrino marble fireplace and timeless but modern finishes in the bathroom. From the custom finishes to the thoughtful design and the first-class amenities, this property offers a one-of-a-kind lifestyle you won't find anywhere else. Thank you for joining me on the tour of this beautiful equestrian estate. Now let's go check out the rest of Greenwich. This place has the best lobster rolls, the best poke bowls, the best fresh fish around. I've been coming for 15 years. Kenny, tell me about it.
Well, Fiora's been open for about 25 to 30 years. We have 6 different locations, and we have the best fish in town.
Can't wait to eat these lobster rolls at the beach. Welcome to the hidden gem of Greenwich, Todd's Point. Miles of unspoiled coastline and shimmering waters of Long Island Sound. It's not just a beach, it's a lifestyle. I love coming here after a long day with my kids. They can meet up with all of their friends. We don't even have to set up a play date. It's a great place for the community to gather. You can take sailing lessons, you can bike, you can kayak, you can do just about anything you want here. It's just stunning on any day, even in the snow. What I love about Greenwich is you really can have it all. You can be close to New York City, have grass under your children's feet, head to the city for a Broadway show any night of the week, ride horses on the weekend, and finish the day off with a picnic at Todd's Point. I'm your host, Courtney Houghton, and this is the American Dream.
People ask me all the time, what makes Jupiter, Florida so special? Well, rather than me tell you, today I'm going to show you. I'm your host, Nicole Stambra, and on today's episode of American Dream TV, we explore what hashtag Jupe Life truly means. Today we're here to take in Jupiter's beloved waterway, which flows upstream from the Loxahatchee River out towards Jupiter's Inlet and out past the Atlantic Ocean. With views of our iconic Jupiter Lighthouse, there's no wonder why people, locals and alike, flock to this area to take in the views of our beautiful waterfront community. People are drawn to this area because of its laid-back, leisurely coastal lifestyle and the beautiful serenity that surrounds us. The uniqueness of Jupiter can not only be seen, but also tasted with unique flavors and vibes. Grabbing a drink or a bite to eat in one of our many waterfront restaurants is a staple of a typical day in the life here in Jupiter. You won't find chain restaurants or big box businesses here in our community. Instead, you'll find local small businesses and even mom and pop shops who have been here for generations. Restaurants such as this one here, Lucky Shuck, put a twist on the typical farm-to-table concept with bringing in freshly caught seafood and offering sea-to-table creations for their clients. One of my favorite things to do after enjoying a delicious meal and a drink is to hop right across the boardwalk here and jump on a boat tour, because Jupiter is all about boating. There's really no better way to experience Jupiter than by boat. So today we're joined by Renee with Love Street Outdoor Center, who is our yacht captain for the day. There's so much history here. What are some of the favorite things that you like to highlight when you take people on tours?
Well, for one, the gorgeous Jupiter Lighthouse, which is right to our left now, that was built in 1860, and that's a big attraction for tourists, for sure.
Sure.
And then we have the southern tip right here of Jupiter Island on our right. Jupiter Island is a lot of generational money, especially up north. And of course, your Jupiter Inlet, which takes you right out to the Atlantic Ocean here.
Tell me a little bit about this specific community here.
This community here is the southern tip of Jupiter Island. We do have a few celebrities that live here.
I mean, it's not uncommon to see a celebrity just sitting down. I mean, we'll have dinner at Utiki and Serena and Venus Williams be sitting right next to us enjoying lunch, right? So this area here, Jupiter Inlet Colony, is one of the most highly sought after areas in all of Jupiter. It's super affluent, it's super exclusive. Homes range in here from upwards of $3 million upwards to $30 million. So the water views, the access to both the intracoastal and the ocean are just incredible. And that's why a lot of people who have wealth find Jupiter, and the lifestyle and the exclusivity itself just bring people flocking here. Jupiter is known for its boating and fishing community, and we have to pay homage to the history behind that. You'll see marinas, boaters everywhere across this area. And as we pass over Cato's Bridge, this is actually one of the most popular snorkeling areas. So there's reefs, there's amazing fish and wildlife underneath there. So it brings a huge draw for people who are both local and visiting to enjoy water sports, the water life, and just the overall lifestyle of being outside in this fabulous weather year-round. No day is complete without dessert, so we're gonna make a quick stop at Cones and Coffee for a sweet treat. Jupiter, Florida is a perfect mix of a family-friendly coastal community where you can live where others vacation year-round. I'm your host, Nicole Stamber. This is American Dream TV, and that's the scoop on Jupiter.
Every town has its hidden gems, and today I'm going to show you one that you have to check out here in Newburgh, Oregon. Let's not waste any time. Follow me. Hey Ben, thanks for meeting me here. Appreciate it. Tell me a little bit about Newburgh Glass Studio and what you guys do here.
So we do a variety of things. I make a lot of marbles, we teach classes, and I create all the products that we have at our booths and at our gift shop here.
Awesome. So I've never done this before, actually. Can you teach me to do some of this?
I'd love to, man.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited.
This is what's going to become a marble. I'm going to demonstrate how to make a marble.
That's going to be a marble.
Yeah,
okay,
that's
cool.
what I teach my beginner students. So yeah, this little thicker chunk here is what we're going to condense down into a ball, and that will become a marble. And through some glass blowing magic, we'll be able to remove it from the rod, and it'll be a free-floating marble. So we're going to spin it towards ourselves, put it in the flame. Once the glass gets molten, gravity starts to affect it. Spinning it keeps the glob of glass on center on the rod. My next step is going to be rolling it in this crushed up glass. This crushed up glass is called frit, F-R-I-T.
What does the frit do?
The frit adds color to the clear chunk that we have.
Okay.
So we're starting with this clear glass, and from there we're going to add some color, add a little flair, you know? So I'm heating the outermost glob first, and then I'm heating the body of the rod after that. And through successive heating, both heating the outer, heating the inner, they start to marry together and make more of a sphere shape.
Tell me a little bit about the equipment you're using here, this torch. Now, I think a lot of people think of glass blowing and they think of like the big furnace, right? And this is obviously different than that. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the most common type of glass blowing is soft glass or furnace work. Furnace work dates back to the ancient Egyptians. This type of glass using a flame came around in the early 1900s, so scientists began to have unique needs for laboratory equipment, and they created this formula of glass known as borosilicate, which is also known as hard glass. So this glass is temperature resistant, durable, and a bit harder than its soft counterpart. You can make exceptionally large soft glass pieces because of how viscous and liquidy the glass is. Hard glass stiffens up quickly, but it lends itself well to detail, which everybody loves detail. I built up the mass of the glass. Now it's more of a sphere shape. Now I'm going to use the marble mold to check how spherical it is. I'm spinning the glass in the marble mold, and we're noticing that the marble shape fills out the half sphere well. So now what I'm going to do is put a handle on the outside of this marble, and we'll switch axis or switch directions kind of that we're holding onto it. On the other side, it's basically just touching. It's stuck on the outside of the marble. This will allow us to tap the marble off later and have a finished sphere. So I'm going to rinse and repeat what I did in the first set. Add some more of the frit? Yeah, add the more frit. And it only takes a few seconds for the chunks of glass with texture to become glossy and smooth. So now I'm going to rest the marble in the middle of the marble mold, give it a light karate chop, and now we've removed the rod. Marble complete. Let's have you try.
Ben, I know one of the things that you're really big on is connection with the community, and you do a thing called the Marble Hunt. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, man. So each week on Tuesday, I go out in public and I hide a marble in a small black bag. I go somewhere in public where everyone can access, somewhere that's family friendly and good to get outside. I hide marbles, I post clues on Facebook. I'll take a little photo obscuring the background a little bit, and I'll post it on Facebook, and people are waiting each Tuesday to see the clue and to try their hand at finding the marble.
A marble treasure hunt, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben, thanks so much. This was a ton of fun. Thank you for showing me your version of the American dream.
Of course, man. It was a blast having you by.
Awesome, thanks.
If you love fishing and you love supporting our veterans, you're gonna love ice fishing with me today on the episode of American Dream. I'm your Realtor host, MJ Motta. Let's meet our friends of Drill Team 6. Hi, MJ.
I'm Sonia.
Nice to meet you, Sonia.
Hi, I'm Dan.
Dan, so nice to meet you. So where are we gonna be fishing today?
Today we are on Finger Lake in the Matsu Valley, Matanuska-Susitna Valley, Alaska. Kind of centrally located between the Wasilla and Palmer, Alaska. One of our larger bodies of water here. It's a very popular fishing lake. It's got great access in the winter because you can drive right out here once you have safe ice. Heavily stocked by Alaska Department of Fish and Game. It is a great lake to bring kids to because you're always going to catch something on Finger Lake. There's fish in this lake from landlocked salmon all the way up to rainbow trout and Arctic char. So you never know what's going to be at the end of your line out here, but the good news is there's always going to be something.
Very exciting. Well, let's go find out and get something on the line.
Sounds great. Come on in.
Okay guys, so most people fish for fun, just on the weekend, as a hobby, and you guys get to do this professionally, which is wicked cool. So how did you guys come about to be fishing guides, owning this company here in the great state of Alaska?
It was really in our culture growing up. Being from the Midwest, fishing, whether it be in the summer or ice fishing or just being in the great outdoors was just how it was. So it's just something that's always been instilled in us, really. Even during our military service, we always found places to go fish, even in areas like Las Vegas. We traveled north great distances to find fish. And then moving here, there's just so much fishing opportunity here. We found that our love of fishing, we simply turned it into a business that we could enjoy. We get up every day, we love what we do, and to us this isn't work. The thrill of catching a big fish is why we're here. The thrill of catching any fish is why we're here. And even more than that, it's the experience. So
very cool.
Just showing people a good time, giving them a good experience, catching some fish, making memories with their family. That's what it's all about. So that's what keeps us going.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Let's get another famous Sonia fish on. So Drill Team 6, like what does that stand for? How did you guys come up with the name?
Sonia and I are both, we're both career military, Air Force. We served 43 years between the two of us. It was one of the most honorable things that I think a person can do with their life. So we were involved in Air Force Special Operations for a majority of our careers. So we kind of gave it a military name. At the time, we were fishing in an ice fishing tournament, drilling holes. Sonia and I work very good together, very precise, and somebody's like, man, you guys are like the SEAL Team 6 of ice fishing. So because we were drilling holes and things like that in our special operations background, it became Drill Team 6, and the name stuck, so we gave it kind of a military theme, and we do a lot of interactions with the military community.
That's awesome.
A veteran really can understand another veteran, so it's really actually just worked out really well. It's been a great dynamic.
This was so much fun today, guys. That is the biggest fish I've ever gotten ice fishing. So let's tell our viewers how they can reach out to you. What kind of trips do you have? What time of year? Where can they find the Drill Team 6?
We operate in the Matsu Valley. We are a year-round outfit. We offer several different varieties of ice fishing, as well as open water opportunities in the summer to include salmon charters. We offer everything from mild to wild, from the most experienced angler down to a 3-year-old holding a fishing pole catching a fish.
Yes.
We have opportunities for all that stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
So friends, thank you so much for joining us today on Alaska Lifestyle. I'm your host, MJ Motta. Be sure to look up my friends Dan and Sonia, the Drill Team 6. Come out and fish with them from mild to wild. It's your turn to fish on. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm Sherry Salazar. Today we are at the Utah State Capitol in Salt Lake City, where the future of transportation is about to take flight, literally. It's called Project Alta, a groundbreaking initiative that feels like something straight out of the Jetsons. Flying cars are no longer just a dream, they're becoming a reality. So let's step inside where Governor Spencer Cox is set to sign a historic agreement that will change the way Utahns live, work, and move.
This is a good day for Utah, a great day for Beta and for 47G. So the future is bright for Utah. The future is bright because of companies like Beta who are investing and doing things the right way. And we're so excited to get that plane out here, to get it flying, and to start transporting the goods that we need to get from point A to point B, and to do so in a way that builds lots of different companies. Thanks, you guys.
Today we're here with Aaron Starks. He's the president and CEO of 47G. Can you tell us a little bit about what just happened today with the signing?
Really exciting day, historic even. We'll look back on this day grateful that the state of Utah took a leadership role in building an emerging industry. About 8 months ago, we launched this with Governor Cox, Project Alta. This is an initiative to build the world's first operable ecosystem for air mobility. What that means is we want to be the first state or destination anywhere to move people and packages via air taxi and electric aircraft. It's incumbent upon us to find great innovative solutions to decrease the carbon footprint. So by electrifying these motors and starting to move parcels and packages with carriers like DHL and UPS, that takes trucks off the road, idling in neighborhoods, etc. Air taxis are not going to replace cars, but it's a way of augmenting the current transportation system by pulling cars off the road and allowing people to commute in a new way. All of that's on the horizon. Next 12 to 24 months, we're going to hit those milestones.
I'm here with Kyle Clark. He is the founder and CEO of Beta Technologies. Beta Technologies has been creating this technology for quite some time. I'd love to hear a little bit more insight about why Utah. What is it that attracted you to Utah to bring this here?
So we're an electric aerospace company. We make electric airplanes that both take off and land vertically and horizontally. Utah has set the table for advanced, we call it advanced air mobility. It's a new wave, it's an entirely new field of aerospace. And the governor's office, 47G, a number of different entities in Utah have cleared the path to put in charging systems, deploy the aircraft, and connect airports and cities within Utah in a very collaborative and innovative way. Someone had to be the leader. Utah decided to be the leader.
And what's your vision for where this is going in the next 10 years?
So we've made our first production aircraft in the last 6 months. Now we're bringing that out to Utah, a few other places around the world, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. Next comes vertical takeoff and landing, then larger aircraft, longer range, and all the excitement around hydrogen and hybrid aircraft is all predicated on safe and reliable electric aircraft to start.
Well, we're really excited to see what happens with it and to see how it all comes together. I can't wait to see these in the air. So this is Matt Moss. He is the Director of Aeronautics for UDOT here in Utah. And we're really excited to be able to talk to you about this today, Matt. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a very exciting time.
So tell us, what is UDOT's role in getting this project off the ground?
Well, UDOT's role in transportation in general is just moving people safely and efficiently around the state of Utah. And that doesn't matter if it's by vehicle, by bus, by train, or by air, because this is a new mode of transportation that hasn't been seen before. UDOT has a responsibility legislatively to oversee advanced air mobility in the state of Utah.
And what do you see the vision for Utah being as far as the aircraft go?
There's a wide range of applications for this technology that's coming online. But before we even get to the point where we carry passengers, we're going to have an opportunity to carry cargo very cost effectively and to very rural parts of the state for a very low cost. We'll also see an application for emergency services. Jump Aero is developing an aircraft that basically could get anywhere in the state in 8 minutes from where it's based.
I can see that this is going to be a huge change in lifestyle and in how things are run here in the state of Utah. For decades, futurists have imagined communities with flying cars. Now it seems all those pieces are coming together. This isn't just a glimpse into the future, but this is the beginning of a new way of life. I'm Sherry Salazar, and I'll see you on the next American Dream.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.
Welcome back to the American Dream.
Let's get this show started right now.
I don't think they heard me the first time.
Does this ever get old? A national TV show centered on real estate, lifestyle, and culture.
It feel like it's third down.
There's never a day that I don't love hopping on my cruiser, taking a spin around the bay.
Yeah, you know the biz, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. The way we win, it ain't fair. But ask, do I care? Do I care? I'ma just do my thing.